it's great. It just coats your throat. Doesn't last, but it's better than that.
Hey, Chad, I know I gave it to you. I would have been quick enough.
Where are you?
It's Lenny.
Where's Lenny?
It's you. Lenny. It's Lenny.
Hey, I can't see Will Spit, so don't worry about it. Come and see us afterwards. Shine a spotlight on Lenny. I've been worried about you, old bean.
I got a lot of catching up to do. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, God bless you, Governor. Anyway, hang on a second. Oh, I already have them here, by the way.
Oh, that's the spare set?
I try.
Jason Brussels Heart is so conscientious. I think that's wonderful. Thank you. It's funny, I did a tour with Terry Sylvester, who well, actually, it was in the winter and it was snow in Maine. And he had been warned, you know, to pack warmly, and he didn't. He showed up in a Hawaiian shirt and shorts and flip-flops. And he had his guitar with him, but he came barreling into the hotel and he said, "They lost my suitcase!" Which was priceless. Anyway, never mind that. Why am I telling you that? I live in Sun Valley, which is where I've lived for a long time now, 20 years. And there's 3 feet of snow now, up there, you know. And what was it, Caitlin Farrington won the girls' half pipe? You're all looking blank. Wait a minute, help me out here. The Olympics, yeah, the snowshoe, all that. Yeah, she lives down the road from us. That's pretty cool. And she's 15 for crying out loud. One minute she's going to school, and the next minute she's got Olympic gold. I mean, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? Big round of applause. We adopted, we rescued a dog, because we had no choice, actually. She's a big black lab, down as a box of rocks, but, you know, very lovable. And we named her Bonnie in honor of Bonnie Margolis, who is a notorious dog person. Good. Glad. We all like them. Yes. No. So we did that, and she, poor thing, got hit by a truck. So she had to have hip replacement surgery. So it was, you know, typical small town thing, really, because this lady down in Pocatello or somewhere, you know, they were going to put her down because they couldn't afford the surgery. And so she called up Richard Dreyfuss's ex-wife, Jeremy, which is another Jeremy, which is weird, but never mind. So Jeremy called up our local vet, and I am terrible with names. Maggie, why am I doing this? Anyway, oh, I know why, because and so they said, right, we'll do it, you know. Randy Aker and his daughter Maggie, who's also a vet there. So they did the surgery for free, and they you know, browbeat all the local rich people to kick in the money, about $2,500 for the hardware. And she's fine now, you know, which is great. She's a bit of a dasher, but what are you going to do? The only thing that she does do, which is a bit puzzling, is she goes to the utility room and she collects all the boots and shoes, and then she distributes them all over the house. That's a chick thing, isn't it? Pretty strange. The only other animal thing I wanted to share with you was actually 2 little animal anecdotes. One is the old saying about how familiarity breeds contempt, which is sort of not always true, but it can be. Well, we adopted a cat, a cute little black kitten, and then a stray, a marmalade cat, you know, the kind they have in commercials, cute little cat. And we called the black one Ari. It was a sort of pathetic feline joke, really. arigato, you know. It's not that funny. Anyway, and then Jules, my wife, called Martha Stuart. I don't know, it's kind of stupid. But after living with them for a year or two, you know, now they're known as Fatso and Squeaky. I mean, seriously, you know, cats, they don't care about you. Actually, they sort of do, because if you don't feed them, then what are they going to do? There was something else. Oh, my music room is up above the garage with a deck, you know, and all around the deck are trees, and there's a flock of mourning doves, and there's magpies, and there's crows, and chickadees, and all that stuff. It's great up there, it really is. It's a bit brutal this time of year, but anyway, in the early days, I used to, you know, I'd have the door open when the weather was fine, and I'd be working in there. And the magpies particularly would set up a ruckus, you know, the way they do. Magpies scream and yell and all that, you know, raucous nonsense. I used to go out and swear at them, throw things, and then of course they'd get, you know, they'd fly away, and then they'd get really pissed at me and come back and do it worse. So eventually I decided, okay, let's try a new approach. So I went out and I just sort of, you know, stood there and I said, I know this makes me sound completely insane, but it worked. I said, guys, I'm trying to work in here. Do you think you could keep it down? I mean, guys, and all the magpies just kind of looked at each other and looked at me, and they started whittering among themselves, you know, that little whittering noise they make. And it was great. They don't do it anymore. So it's great. I mean, they can get, you know, they fight over food sometimes, but whatever. Where was I? Oh yeah, a song. It might be an idea. I might get lucky, I might get through it without croaking. I'm so depressed about this, sorry about that. You know, if you sing, you want to sing, don't you? Jeremy accuses me of being ADD, and he's probably right. Is that too soft, too loud, too anything?
Perfect.
Just right, just right.
You're not just making that up. Okay. Get a grip, Stuart. I wrote this song because, like so many males, I blundered through, you know, multiple marriages without really thinking things through. Sad but true productions. Anyway, this is about, you know, that thing, the empty nest syndrome, and some people really miss their children, and some people heave a sigh of relief and go, thank goodness that's over. But then, of course, the other problem is, of course, then the kids start bringing the grandkids back. Grandkids, interesting. Yeah, I think I have 10 of them now.
Wow.
It's a bit much, really. I didn't plan it. But I mean, you know, it's one of those situations where it's like, you know, it's lovely to see you. When are you guys leaving? You know, because they're so loud. You know, you get set in your ways when you get older, and you just, I don't know. You've sort of earned a bit, you know. So this song, I wrote this song called Long Ago and Far Away. And it's about Beth, my daughter. It's not all about Beth, my daughter, but it starts that way. She was a baby in my arms, long ago and far away, clutching my finger, seems like yesterday. Now she's grown up song that makes you cry, a ribbon you can't tie, a solo in the high school band. Life's a poem, life's a play, another rainy day. It never works the way you planned. Life's a moth one summer night, dancing in the light, a ship that's out of sight of land. It's only when you're near the end you begin to understand. What's the meaning of it all? This roller coaster ride. Sometimes I wonder what's on the other side. What's gonna happen when it's my time to go? People claim to have the answer.